Mass and energy aren't just scientific concepts, they're power tools you're wasting every single day. What I'm about to reveal isn't cheap self-help or vague mysticism. It's consciousness technology based on quantum physics that the powerful prefer to keep hidden. Your body generates a measurable electromagnetic field. Your emotions alter this field, and now science proves this field directly influences the physical reality around you. Think about it. What if you could consciously manipulate this field? The truth is that 99% of people have been deliberately programmed to weaken their own energy. They're living in safe mode of their potential, while an elite knows and uses these principles to shape the world according to their will. Don't believe it? In the next few minutes, I'll show you exactly how to manipulate energy and activate this dormant capacity within you before this knowledge is completely erased. Since ancient times, humans have sought to understand their relationship with the universe. It's no wonder that great ancient civilizations already demonstrated, through their rituals and beliefs, a profound understanding of how human consciousness interacts with the fabric of reality. What was once considered merely mysticism or occult knowledge now finds support in revolutionary discoveries of quantum physics. Fascinating, isn't it? Just think about it. That double-slit experiment where subatomic particles behave differently when observed is showing us something spiritual masters have known for millennia. Consciousness is a creative force. When you observe something, you're not just passively receiving information. You're in fact actively participating in the creation of what you see. What if I told you that your mind isn't just a receiver of reality, but a true powerhouse of energy manipulation? That's right, my friend. Modern science is finally catching up with what ancient practitioners of magic intuitively understood. Schrödinger's cat experiment perfectly illustrates this. In it, a cat is placed in a box with a flask of poison that may or may not be released, depending on the decay of a radioactive atom. While the box remains closed, the cat simultaneously exists in two states, alive and dead. Only when we open the box, make an observation, does this superposition collapse into a single reality. This shows us that until a conscious observation is made, multiple possibilities exist simultaneously. You're not trapped in a single line of destiny. On the contrary, you're navigating an ocean of quantum possibilities. With each moment, your consciousness is collapsing waves of probability into concrete experiences. You see, when we understand that matter, in its most fundamental essence is energy condensed vibrating at different frequencies, we begin to perceive how ancestral mysticism was right all along. Everything that exists, from stones to stars, from plants to your own body, are manifestations of this primordial energy. And the most incredible part, your mind emits waves of specific frequencies that interact with this universal energy field. It's like throwing a stone into a lake. The ripples spread and affect the entire system. When you consistently maintain a thought, you're literally emitting a vibrational pattern that begins to attract corresponding experiences. Have you ever thought intensely about someone and suddenly that person calls you? It's not coincidence, it's quantum physics in action. Contemporary spirituality is increasingly incorporating these scientific discoveries to develop more effective practices for personal transformation. We're no longer in the field of blind belief. We're talking about consciousness technology. Try this. Close your eyes for a moment and visualize a desired situation with as many sensory details as possible. Feel the emotions as if you were already experiencing it. What you're doing is programming your personal quantum field. The ancients called this magic. Today we can call it neurological reprogramming based on quantum principles. The results can be surprising. People report synchronicities, unexpected opportunities, and pattern changes after regular conscious visualization practices. The journey of awakening begins when we realize that we're not mere passive observers, but active co-creators of reality. It's a frightening power, isn't it? How many times have you created negative scenarios in your mind, feeding them with emotion and attention, only to see them manifest later? The good news is that now that you understand the mechanism, you can consciously use this same power to manifest positive experiences. The masters of energy manipulation know that each thought is like a seed planted in the quantum field. Some thoughts are planted by conscious choice, others by unconscious programming. The difference between an ordinary person and someone who is awakened is simply the awareness of this process and the ability to direct it intentionally. And the best part? This capacity is already available to you here and now. You just need to start observing how your mental patterns are creating your reality experience. Have you ever wondered if that pulsating organ in your chest is much more than a simple blood pump? It's fascinating how, for millennia, cultures around the world have associated the heart with the seat of the soul, love, and vital energy. It wasn't mere poetry. Ancient mysticism somehow already intuited what modern science is now proving. The heart generates the most powerful electromagnetic field in the human body, about 5,000 times stronger than that produced by the brain. And that's not all. This field extends beyond the limits of our physical body. Have you ever felt someone's presence before even seeing them enter the room, or instantly perceived the energy of a place as soon as you arrived? This isn't coincidence or imagination. It's your heart detecting subtle energy fields that your conscious mind hasn't yet processed. The concept of heart-brain coherence revolutionizes our understanding of consciousness and manifestation. Imagine your body as an orchestra. When heart and brain are misaligned, it's as if the musicians were playing different scores, chaos and dissonance. But when these two powerful energy centers come into synchronicity, magic happens. The electromagnetic field expands, becomes more coherent, and begins to influence not only your own system, but also the environment around you. This is what ancient practitioners of energy manipulation already knew. The internal state creates external reality. A simple exercise. Place your hand over your heart, breathe deeply, and genuinely evoke a memory of deep gratitude. Maintain this state for 2 minutes. Did you notice how your entire body changed, how your perception shifted? You've just experienced a glimpse of the power of cardiac coherence. The science of awakening is revealing that emotions aren't just internal chemical reactions. They're true energy waves that leave your heart and affect everything around you. The TO, HeartMath Institute, has proven that different emotional states produce different patterns in the heart's electromagnetic field. Emotions like anger, fear, or frustration create chaotic patterns, while love, gratitude, and compassion generate harmonious and coherent patterns. The most extraordinary thing is that these patterns can be detected meters away from the body. Think about it. Your emotions are literally infecting the environment and the people around you. Have you noticed how some people enter a room and immediately change the atmosphere? It's their heart field interacting with everyone else's. This is the true energetic basis of charisma and authentic leadership. The alignment between heart and mind is what separates masters of occult science from beginning students. Many seek to master manifestation by focusing only on mental techniques, while ignoring the true energy engine, the heart. It's like trying to drive a powerful car using only one hand. When we learn to harmonize thoughts and emotions, we create what ancient spirituality texts called a light body, an energy field so powerful that it begins to attract and materialize our deepest intentions. Try this. Before visualizing a goal, first enter a state of gratitude and love. From this elevated emotional frequency, then project your intention. The results are incomparably more powerful. It's like the difference between sending a text message or appearing in person. The energy intensity is completely different. The magic of cardiac coherence is that it creates a state of receptivity that transcends the limitations of the ego. When the heart is open and aligned with the mind, we become channels for higher energies to flow through us. The great mystics and achievers of history mastered this art. It wasn't just the content of their thoughts, but the energetic quality of their hearts that manifested miracles. Einstein, Tesla, Gandhi, mystics and scientists understood, each in their own way, that the power of transformation resides in this sacred union between thinking and feeling. A transformative exercise is to practice heart breathing. Inhale and exhale slowly through the heart area, imagining that you're breathing through it. While doing this, evoke a feeling of love or genuine appreciation. In just 5 minutes daily, you begin to reprogram your electromagnetic field, creating an ideal energy environment to manifest your highest intentions. And the more you practice, the more your presence becomes a transformative force for everyone around you. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to have a magnetic aura, while others go almost unnoticed? The secret lies in the conscious mastery of personal energy, an art that transcends mysticism to become a practical science of awakening. Our ancestors, across various traditions around the world, developed sophisticated techniques to manipulate the energy that flows within and around us. From Taoist masters with their Qigong exercises to yogis with their pranayama practices, all pointed to the same fundamental truth. Energy responds to the conscious command of attention and breath. Just imagine that your body is like a cosmic battery, constantly exchanging energy with the environment. Most people let this exchange happen randomly. They're like rudderless boats at the mercy of energetic currents. But you now are about to learn how to consciously navigate this invisible ocean. Breathing is, without doubt, the most direct bridge between the conscious mind and the subtle energy system. It's no coincidence that in practically all spirituality traditions, controlled breathing is the foundation for any advanced energy work. Try this right now. Sit comfortably, spine erect but relaxed, and breathe deeply for 5 seconds, hold for 2 seconds, and exhale for 7 seconds. Repeat this 7 times, keeping your attention fixed on the flow of air. Can you feel it? That tingling in your hands, the slight dizziness, the sensation of expansion. It's not suggestion. It's your energy field responding to the increase in oxygen and directed attention. This is just the first step towards consciously directed magic. With regular practice, you'll start to feel currents of energy rising up your spine, a phenomenon that yogis call kundalini and Taoists call circulation of light. Creative visualization isn't mere fantasy. It's a powerful tool for energy manipulation. When you combine conscious breathing with directed visualization, you create a channel to materialize intentions in the quantum field. Try this exercise. With your eyes closed, imagine a bright golden light above your head. With each inhalation, visualize this light descending through the top of your skull, filling your entire body down to your feet. With each exhalation, see any stagnant or negative energy leaving through your feet, absorbed by the earth. Do this for just 5 minutes, and you'll notice a remarkable change in your energetic state. This is an example of what practitioners of occult sciences call circulation of vital force. Over time, you can direct this energy to specific organs that need healing, or to amplify certain qualities in your life, such as confidence, creativity, or prosperity. The key lies in the consistency and intensity of your attention. One of the most powerful and underestimated exercises for energy work is what I call sensitive hands. Thousands of people dedicated to the awakening of consciousness have experienced surprising results with this simple practice. Extend your hands in front of you, palms facing each other, at a distance of approximately 15 centimeters. Close your eyes and focus all your attention on the sensation between your palms. Gradually, bring your hands closer together and further apart, as if compressing and expanding an invisible ball. What are you perceiving? Many report sensations of heat, tingling, pressure, or even a kind of magnetism between their hands. What you're feeling is your own bioelectric field. With continuous practice, this field strengthens, becoming a tangible tool for healing, protection, and manifestation. Advanced masters can literally feel the disturbances in other people's energy fields, identifying blockages even before they manifest as physical symptoms. Heart-focused meditation, as we mentioned earlier, is the catalyst that amplifies all these energy practices. When you achieve a state of internal quietude centered in the heart, something extraordinary happens. The barriers between your individual energy field and the universal quantum field begin to dissolve. It's in this state that the so-called miracles of instant manifestation happen. Masters from various traditions call this the state of no mind or divine union, a condition where the separation between observer and observed temporarily disappears. To experience a glimpse of this, combine heart breathing with visualization of a desired situation, but with a crucial element: completely let go of attachment to the outcome. It seems contradictory, but it's precisely by releasing the desperate desire for something that we remove the energetic resistance that prevents its manifestation. It's what ancient mystical texts meant by surrender, not giving up, but trusting so deeply in the process that your energy flows without obstruction. Have you ever wondered why, even knowing powerful techniques of spirituality and energy manipulation, so many people remain trapped in cycles of limitation and suffering? The answer lies in the deepest layers of our psyche, where a sophisticated system of mental programming operates that very few can identify, let alone transcend. It's an impressive fact that about 99% of people are living far below their true potential, not due to a lack of innate capacity, but because of an intricate set of limiting beliefs installed since earliest childhood. Authentic mysticism has always known this. Before we can awaken higher powers, we need to recognize and dismantle the invisible chains that bind us. Imagine a supercomputer running obsolete software full of bugs. No matter how powerful the hardware, performance will always be compromised by flaws in the programming. The first step toward liberation is recognizing that your thoughts aren't necessarily yours. Sounds strange, doesn't it? But think about it. How many of your beliefs about yourself, about what's possible or impossible, were actually consciously chosen by you? The overwhelming majority were passively absorbed from your cultural, family, and educational environment. Money doesn't grow on trees. You have to suffer to achieve something valuable. People like us don't achieve that. These and hundreds of other limiting beliefs were installed in your subconscious long before you had the critical capacity to evaluate them. And here's the most disturbing part. These beliefs now filter your perception of reality, creating evidence that seems to confirm them. It's what advanced practitioners of consciousness work call a self-fulfilling prophecy. You don't see the world as it is, but as you've been programmed to see it. Modern neuroscience confirms what masters of occult knowledge have been teaching. Repeated thoughts create neural pathways in the brain, which become increasingly automatic and difficult to alter. When you consistently focus on limitations, failures, and negative scenarios, you're not just having unpleasant thoughts, you're literally sculpting these expectations into your nervous system and your energy field. That's why simply thinking positive rarely works long-term. True transformation requires deeper reprogramming. Try this revealing exercise. For an entire day, write down in a notebook every negative or limiting thought that arises in your mind. You'll be amazed at the volume and persistence of this toxic internal dialogue. It's like having a saboteur living in your head. The good news is that by becoming aware of this pattern, you've already begun the process of disidentification, the first step to reclaiming your power. The secret that true masters of awakening discovered is that reality responds not to what you want, but to what you are energetically, your predominant vibrational state. And this state is determined primarily by your subconscious beliefs and habitual emotions, not by your conscious desires. That's why so many people fail with superficial law of attraction techniques. They're trying to consciously manifest results that are sabotaged by much more powerful unconscious programming. The solution? You need to align all levels of your being. A deeply transformative method is what I call anticipated sensory experience. It's not just about visualizing what you desire, but literally inhabiting that reality on all sensory and emotional levels. If you desire financial abundance, it's not enough to imagine money. You need to feel in your body what it's like to have financial security, experience the emotions of generosity and freedom that accompany that reality, hear the conversations you would have, smell the aromas of the places you would frequent. True magic happens when you can consistently maintain this elevated vibratory state, despite temporary external appearances that may suggest otherwise. It's what all mystical traditions call faith. Not as blind belief, but as the ability to remain energetically aligned with a reality that isn't yet visible to the physical eyes. Remember, the quantum field responds to your energetic state, not to your desperate desires. The trap most people fall into is fluctuating between vibratory states, manifesting momentary enthusiasm followed by doubt, fear, and disbelief. This energetic inconsistency produces equally inconsistent results. A practical exercise: choose an area of your life to transform. Dedicate 10 minutes daily to sensorially experiencing what it would be like to have already achieved this transformation. Keep a journal of the synchronicities and small changes that begin to occur. By documenting this process, you strengthen your conviction and accelerate manifestation. Remember, energy follows attention, and material reality eventually aligns with consistent energy patterns. We've arrived at an understanding that few seekers on the path of awakening truly reach. Complete energy mastery is not an isolated exercise or occasional practice, but an integrated lifestyle. The physical body is not an obstacle to higher consciousness, as some more primitive schools of spirituality suggested, but rather the temple, the vehicle, and the instrument through which your magic manifests. Think about it. Even the most powerful battery in the world won't function properly if its components are corroded or its connections compromised. Similarly, your subtle energy system, no matter how developed through meditation and visualization, will never reach its maximum potential if the physical vehicle that sustains it is debilitated. This is the revelation that many advanced seekers discover. Often after years of purely mental or energetic practices, true alchemy occurs when body, mind, emotion, and spirit are perfectly aligned like a cosmic orchestra. Nutrition is not just fuel, it's energy manipulation in its most literal and tangible form. Each food carries a specific vibrational signature that you literally incorporate into your energy field. The ancient healing systems of China, India, and other profound traditions always knew this. Fresh fruits and vegetables, consumed as close as possible to their natural state, carry the energetic signature of the sun and vitality. It's no coincidence that great mystics and practitioners of occult sciences frequently adopted specific diets before important rituals. Try this transformative challenge. For just 7 days, completely eliminate processed foods, refined sugars, alcohol, and caffeine. Replace them with fresh vegetables, fruits, nuts, seeds, and clean proteins. Many report astonishing mental clarity, greater energetic sensitivity, and more vivid dreams after just 1 week. This isn't coincidence. It's your energy system being released from the dense and dissonant frequencies of industrialized foods. Physical movement is one of the most underestimated tools for amplifying your energy field. In esoteric traditions, there are entire systems of sacred movements specifically designed to harmonize and enhance the flow of energy, from Tai Chi and Qigong to yogic postures and Sufi dances. Even without specialized knowledge, any form of movement you enjoy already produces significant energetic benefits. When your body moves, stagnant energy is released, new neural patterns are formed, and revitalizing hormones flood your system. A simple experiment. Before an important meditation session or creative visualization, dedicate 10 minutes to vigorous movement that would slightly raise your heart rate. You'll immediately notice an expanded capacity for concentration and much sharper energy sensitivity. So it's like cleaning the antenna before trying to tune into a distant radio station. The signal from the quantum field becomes much clearer and more precise. The physical environment in which you live and work is a direct extension of your energy field, a fact that the ancient traditions of Feng Shui and Vastu deeply understood. Every object, color, sound, and spatial arrangement in your environment is constantly interacting with your personal energy field. A disorganized and chaotic space creates similar patterns in your energy field. That's why a simple cleaning and reorganization of the environment often produces immediate mental and emotional clarity. You're literally restructuring part of your own external energy field. Transformative experiment. Choose a room, or even Just a drawer to completely clean and organize. Remove everything you don't use, don't love, or don't consider beautiful. While doing this, maintain the conscious intention of releasing stagnant energy from your life. Many people report extraordinary synchronicities and unexpected opportunities arising soon after major cleanings. This isn't superstition, it's released energy, creating space for new manifestations in the quantum field. The natural rhythms of the cosmos, from day-night cycles to lunar phases and seasons, profoundly affect our energetic functioning. Disconnection from these rhythms is one of the fundamental causes of energy depletion in modern life. Exposure to natural sunlight, especially in the early morning hours, regulates your entire hormonal and energetic system. Regular contact with bare earth, known as grounding or earthing, neutralizes dissonant electromagnetic charges accumulated through constant exposure to electronic devices. Sleeping in sync with natural cycles, ideally falling asleep not long after sunset and awakening near dawn, aligns your personal field with planetary energy currents. A practical challenge. For 1 week, turn off all electronic devices at least 1 hour before sleeping. Use this time to read by soft light, meditate, or simply contemplate the day. Simultaneously, commit to walking barefoot on grass or earth for at least 10 minutes daily. The combined impact of these simple practices on your sleep quality, energy levels, and mental clarity often surprises even the most hardened skeptics. You've just unlocked the blueprint to bend reality, control energy, and access a level of power most people will never even glimpse. Now you're standing at a crossroads. You can close this video, let this knowledge fade away, and continue living in the same loop as before. Or you can act now and start reprogramming your mind, mastering your energy, and becoming the architect of your own reality. So are you going to keep accepting the limits imposed on your consciousness? Or are you ready to awaken your true potential? Imagine what your life will be like a year from now if you start applying these energy manipulation principles today. What would you manifest first? What version of yourself is waiting to emerge? Leave a comment with the words "energy mastered" so I know you're committed to this transformation. Share this video with someone who needs to awaken. Help them break the programming that keeps them stuck. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, because what comes next will elevate your understanding of spirituality and manifestation to a level you never thought possible. You were meant to find this knowledge. The question is, what will you do with it?